Hey y'all, welcome back to the Queen channel. Okay, this is our elemental reading. So this is for the air signs. This is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the month of November. Okay, let's go. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Spirit messages you have for the air signs for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit messages that you have for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. One more. Spirit messages you have for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you. All right, y'all. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Okay, so I'm tripping, y'all. My bad. Now y'all like, Queen, get it together, bitch. I am, y'all. Chariot, major arcana for Cancer. Okay, this is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is major arcana for Cancer, the Chariot. So a water sign or someone with heavy water in their chart. Let's keep going. Responsibility. Confrontation with reality. Bottom of the deck, you have determination and Tower. To desire and needs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Are you about to... I feel like you have someone around you. Could be a water sign that's going to make you take responsibility for whatever's going on, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy on a Cancerian because this is Cancer's card, the Chariot. Major arcana for Cancer. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, are you dealing with a water sign? Heavy water signs is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy on a Cancerian. I feel like they're going to make you take some type of responsibility. Okay? Yeah, and I feel like this is what you're about to be confronted with. Your reality, I feel like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is about to be hit with this water sign heavy on a Cancer holding you responsible. I feel like this person is about to hold you responsible for whatever, however they deal with you or whatever to the capacity is or something like that. And it feels like this Cancer might be a leader of some sort because look how on the Chariot, this man is highly decorated. So this could be your manager. This could be your boss. I feel like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whoever it is, they are a water sign. Major arcana for Chariot is Cancer. Okay? I feel like your boss gonna make you be responsible. Yeah, and they're gonna be very determined at doing it. You could have a man or woman boss. Take the energy as a resonate energy as energy. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this card says determination. I feel like this boss is going to be very determined at holding you accountable and making you be responsible. If it's on your job, because it feels like it could be job related. Okay? Because I'm looking at the Chariot card. The man on there looks like a ruler, you know, with all the gold and, you know, make me think like a boss vibe. Then on the card next to it says responsibility. And that's someone holding, you know, like a boss, like Pharaoh. You see what I'm saying? That's a king. So it feels like this boss could even be a woman. She's going to be very determined, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this man. This must be a Cancer man or a Cancer woman or somebody with heavy water in their chart. Heavy on Cancerian energy. I feel like they're making you be responsible. Yeah, it's about to be a tower moment in your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, when it comes to this boss who could be a Cancer. Let me tell you something. If your boss is a Cancer, let me tell you one thing. I know about them Cancerians. I dealt with a lot of them, okay? They love responsible people. If you are not responsible, it's not going to work out long with you and a Cancerian. Definitely not a Cancerian. Cancerians are like the mothers of the zodiac. You understand what I'm saying? Even if they're a man, the bottom line of what I'm saying to you is they are all about nurturing, but at the same token, they are very big on responsibility. And if you are not responsible, it's going to be very hard for you to deal with a Cancer man, a Cancer woman. Okay? See, that's why I was able to be with all the Cancer women I've ever dated in my past for a long time, is because I was very responsible. Whitney didn't have to get on Ted about no motherfucking job. And Whitney's a Cancer. She'll tell you, I ain't had to tell that bitch about no job, and I ain't had to tell that bitch about no motherfucking car. That bitch kept a nice job, paying job, and the bitch kept more than one car. Whitney would tell you, I always had 2 or 3 cars at a time. Whitney know that about me. Always have been like that. So that bitch know I'm responsible. I love being responsible, bitch. No. I don't care about accountability. I worked at management a long time. Okay? But I can tell you from experience, my mentor, she's a Cancer woman. Her birthday, July 3rd. She was like that. Every Cancer I ever know. I worked for a guy as well, Mr. Baker. Remember when I told y'all I met Jonathan over there at PTI? Mr. Baker was the plant manager. Mr. Baker is a Cancer man. He valued my opinion over Jonathan. That man called me in his office one day and he was like, I want you to be honest with me. What do you think was going on out there on that floor? He knew I knew my shit. And I looked, because I see Jonathan standing there behind Mr. Baker over in the corner, and Jonathan looking at me a certain way like, don't say shit, don't say shit. I felt Jonathan's energy, long story short. But I kept it real with Mr. Baker. You understand what I'm saying? I respect that man. Not just because he was my boss, but he a Cancer man. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with too many of them, Cancer men and women, I already know. Okay? They love responsible people. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yo, you about to be confronted with the reality, because you got confrontation with reality. You are about to be hit with some reality. It might even be an argument, because it says confrontation with reality. It might even be an argument between you and this Cancerian, man or woman. This boss feels like a boss. They're going to get in your ass about not being responsible. They're going to hit you with that reality, I feel like. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are mental energy. Logic is what matters to you. You are not so big on doing it tasteful. So I'll say, okay? But see, when you're dealing with this energy here, it feels like a heavy Cancer man or woman, or somebody with a heavily depicted in their chart, because you started with the Chariot card. If you work up under them, they're tired of your bullshit. It feels, because after that Cancer card, the Chariot came responsibility. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're dealing with a water sign that is tired of you not being responsible, maybe for your actions, but it feels like it's work related. Okay, take the energy as a resonate, energy as energy. Let's get one on that confrontation with reality. I feel like this shit might start an argument. The moon. Cancerian energy again. Okay? Water energy. Confrontation with reality. This water sign heavy on a Cancer is about to get in your ass because it feels like you're not being responsible. Something is about to change, I feel like, around your work sector. You got self-realization, judgment. Make me think of Libra. Look at the scales. Strength. Self-mastery. Listen, you about to be hit with some type of realization about yourself. This water sign, heavy on a Cancerian, is about to tell you about yourself. I feel like somebody tired of you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, judgment is here. This person probably been in heavy prayer. Definitely, they might have been praying on you, Gemini, Libra. There's your scales, Libra. Aquarius, okay? Mental energy. This person might have been in heavy prayer to the Lord about you, asking the Lord to like give them an answer, like judgment. Making me think of a judge. A judge gives a judgment. Justice is Libra's energy. Okay? I feel like you got to be dealing with a water sign. They tired of your shit. Yeah, you about to be hit with some self-realization. You about to be hit with some self-realization. The Hermit, which is Virgo energy. This water sign. This is major arcana for Virgo. This water sign might have been thinking about all your bullshit maybe since Virgo season of this year. We just came out of Virgo season not too far back, okay? Which Virgo season is like August, what, 22nd? Or 23rd, something like that, till sometime in September. So they might have been looking at this shit since Virgo season. The Hermit is Virgo's energy. They might have been thinking about how you've been doing shit for a long time. Okay? And they could have even been in isolation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because a Virgo is isolation. A Virgo will get to themselves and they will think of what they need to think of to get out of whatever situation it is. So this water sign might have been thinking about your bullshit since Hermit season. They might even got like quiet on you, so to speak, because again, Virgo will get isolated. So this water sign, heavy on a Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, might got real quiet on you or started really watching you in Hermit season and started paying attention to see that you're not responsible, because on that responsibility land the Tower card. They have this water sign I feel like you work for. I mean, now you got major arcana for Hermit, but I'm not reading that energy. That moon with that chariot, man, that's Cancerian energy all day. That is major arcana for Cancer, is that chariot. The moon is also a card that is associated with Cancerian energy. A Cancer will keep shit quiet. They will not tell you how they feel, and they will feel some type of way. Again, like the Hermit, a Hermit will get to themselves and get quiet. This Cancerian then got quiet on you, and they've been quiet on you for quite some time, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't think you realize that. Bottom of the deck, yeah, this Empress then got quiet on you. Let me tell you something. This Empress, she could be your boss. This is Taurus energy, but anybody can embody Empress energy when they are aligning themselves right and they're doing right, living right, walking right, treating people right. I feel like as well, this card is also can be associated like a female boss. You understand? Because everything around her grows. Everything and everyone depends on this Empress to make sure they get paid, that they, able to eat and, get a check on Friday or every other Friday. How often they get paid. This Empress is responsible for a lot of people. I feel like you are dealing with a heavy water sign, or it could be an earth sign. Okay, take the energy as it resonates. Energy is energy. But I feel like you are dealing with a water sign, heavy on Cancerian, who might be your boss. This Empress, she might be your boss. Yeah, you might share a union with her. Even if it's not a sexual union, because some people are in relationships with their bosses. I've seen them. I've heard of them. It happens, okay? But long story short, this is a union, meaning it could be a contract. Okay, so you and this boss might be in partnership together. Okay? This Empress, you in union, you in some type of contract or something with a female boss. I feel like she's a Cancerian. But you do have major arcana for Hermit. Hermit is a Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. Earth signs is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then you got Empress, which is major arcana for Taurus, which is earth as well. But you have the moon card, which is also associated with Cancer card. So you are either dealing with a water sign heavy on a Cancerian, or you're dealing with a earth sign. But I don't feel like it's an earth energy, but it could be. Take the energy as a resonating energy as energy. But whoever it is, they're going to move forward on you. I feel like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, in this union, this contract, I feel like something has been exposed to this Empress, this boss, whoever this is. But this is also the most happiest card in the deck. But also, if you look at this card, this man is looking up to the sun, arms stretched open like, yes, Father, tell me. I feel like whoever this is, they've been in heavy prayer, meditation about you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they are receiving some type of insight because the sun brings things to light. I feel like something is being illuminated to this Empress, female, or it could be a masculine, operating out of his feminine energy. Take the energy as a resonating energy, heavy on a Cancerian, but could be a Taurus or could be a Virgo, but it feels like a water sign heavy on a Cancerian. Something has been exposed to them. Now you have major arcana for sun is Leo. Okay? Now you got fire energy, but I'm not going to confuse this energy. It feels like your boss is a water sign, woman or man. Could be a woman. Okay? Because this Empress energy, anyone can embody this energy when they're in prayer and they living right and doing right. And, you know, operating from a positive, good space with everyone they encounter. Or this is a man in this energy. But I feel like you got a water sign that is really watching your ass. They're about to hold you responsible. Again, you had that Chariot come out, which is major arcana for Cancer. After Cancer, major arcana for Cancer came responsibility. One thing I know about those Cancers, they love responsible men and women. They love that responsibility shit. Yeah, because whoever you dealing with, I feel like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is a resilient woman. Here's a woman again. Could be a man operating out of his masculine energy. But the bottom line is it's a woman on this card. You might be their subordinate. This woman, this Cancerian woman or earth sign woman, heavy on the Taurus. Okay? Bottom line is this person is very resilient. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person knows how to push through, perseverance. Whoever you're dealing with is going to move forward. Perseverance, clarifying that Chariot card. This person gonna move forward. This Emperor, Aries energy, fire energy. They could be a boss. The Emperor is known as a boss. You got the Emperor to the Empress. Whoever you are dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your boss might be a female, but she could operate out of Emperor or Empress energy. She can be very feminine or she can be very aggressive and be very masculine. But whoever she is, I feel like it's a woman, but it could be a man. Take the energy as a resonate energy as energy. Your boss has been through a lot in their life. They are very resilient. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this boss. Okay? Aries energy, they're very resilient. They will autonomy move forward. Okay? They will move forward. Autonomy speaks of forward movement, clarifying that Chariot card. Whoever you're dealing with got heavy water in their chart. They got to be a Cancerian. But they could be a Taurus because you got the Empress card. Hold on a second. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Listen, I had just looked this card up because I wanted to know what it is. I feel like whoever this is, they're going to move forward. You might be let go. If you are on a job, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you might be let the fuck go. Because this Cancer is tired of you not being responsible, I feel like. You pulled this card, but look what's at the bottom of this deck. It says paradox. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It says, what was once your strength and created your success will become your weakness. I feel like this boss might have created your success, might have, gave you promotions and did things to help you elevate, but because now they seeing you are not responsible, that's where that confrontation of reality is coming in at. I feel like you're dealing with a heavy Cancerian, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or even Aries, because you got Emperor. Take the energy as a resonate, energy is energy, but you have heavy water here, okay? But I feel like whoever this was once helped you create your success. They help build you up. But this shit is about to become your weakness, because I feel like you about to be humbled. You about to be set down or made to sit down, because that's what this card says. Let me read it again. Yeah, up under that is the World card. This is going to close the cycle out with you and this boss. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I feel like you got a boss that's getting ready to let your ass go. I hate to say it like that, but it says, what was once your strength and created your success will become your weakness. I feel like this boss gonna get tired of you not being responsible, and they gonna fire your ass. World card speaks of completion, closing out a cycle. This boss been praying about you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I feel like your boss has tried with you for a very long time. And I feel like they created your success. They the reason you became so successful. But look how these people sitting there humble at this boss feet. I feel like you about to be set down. I feel like this boss might demote you, if not fire you. You're not going to be in the same position of authority because you're not responsible. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Look at that. I just split the deck on what? Authority. Look at that. You are not about, man, what? You are not about to be in this position of authority because you are not responsible. This boss going to move forward and sink their serenity. If you stay with this boss, you might be set down, like demoted. Yeah, because you are not responsible. Your boss, again, this feels like boss energy. Like someone is ruling with the iron fist. Whoever this is, they're tired. They feel like you're not responsible and they're tired of your shit. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes. Again, authority. They rule with an iron fist. Look at this person, this woman holding her fist. Again, Libra, Gemini, Libra, heavy on Libra. There's your energy. I feel like your boss is tired of you not being responsible. This authority figure is tired of you not having or not having responsibility, but not acting responsible, not doing things responsibly. I feel like your boss either going to demote you, and that's going to push you to leave, or you're going to get fired because you're going to do something I feel like you have no business doing, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because again, your mental energy, yeah, you mental energy and you like doing shit, but again, this determination card, feel like that boss going to be determined to what? Self-realize, the healing. Listen, this boss is going to be very determined. Serious. Very determined to keep realizing what they need to realize within themselves to help them make whatever decision they need to make when it comes to dealing with you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or dealing with people like you or with energies that are like you, because your boss is at a space and a place in his or her life where they are seeking healing. That's all they care about, is they healing. They just want to be a beautiful man, a beautiful woman. They don't want no whatever extra anything. Okay? Yeah, because I feel like your boss, again, this person is holding plans. This is a man or a woman who has big plans that they're getting ready to execute. And this person loves to persevere, move forward, persevere forward. Movement makes me think of that Chariot card. Again, clarifying Chariot energy. You are dealing with a person who is a Cancer man or Cancer woman, they are about forward movement. They are about the plans. Okay? Moving forward. Yeah, in a union. Maybe a partnership, could be a relationship, but it feels like it's work related. Okay? A union, a contract. Whether this is a relationship or this is in work sector, judgment is here. This boss been in prayer about you, Gemini. Heavy on Libra. Look at the scales. Aquarius. Yeah. This boss has been, yeah, in heavy prayer about you. All right. Woo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It feels like it's going to be some changes in your title at work. Yeah, shadow and light. I feel like your boss is seeing your shadow side. Finally. That's how I heard it. Yeah, they see the good in you, but guess what? I feel like your boss is finally seeing the shadow side, like your dark side. Yeah, because your boss is healing. Your boss, it feels like it might be a woman because it's breast there. And this woman, has a skirt on. This woman, this Cancer woman, could be a man in this feminine energy. They are starting to look at the, appearances, man. They are watching you. Yeah, they know you've been hurt through some things. And they have been there to console you. I feel like this boss has been there for you or something like that, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But again, this man is looking at the shadow and the light. I feel like your boss is looking at your shadow and your light side because your boss is healing themselves. They want better. They want more. Okay? And I feel like your boss is getting ready to move forward with plans to achieve the things that he or she wants. You understand? And I feel like with you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they're tired of you just not being responsible. They just tired of that. They feel like you didn't work for them, however long you worked for them or been around them, and nothing has changed with you. Nothing has elevated with you. You still doing what you're doing, and you haven't took the initiative to try to go somewhere and better yourself or try to get more or be more. You just happy with being up under them so that they can protect you, and they tired of that. I feel like this boss is tired of that. This boss is tired of you not being responsible, and they're either getting ready to demote you out of your position, okay? So they might feel bad and at least still try to keep you. You might be demoted out of your position, and that's going to push you to leave. Or you might get fired, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which means you have no choice but to leave. Okay? But I feel like it's going to come down to your work ethic. In the end, I feel like your boss is going to say, hey, this is not personal, man. This is about your work ethic. You're not working when you here, and I need you to have my motherfucking back because I got this person fucking up, that person fucking up. Like, I need you out here on the motherfucking floor working with the people. Like, I feel like your boss is going to end up letting you go or demoting you. That's what it's going to come down to. Whew. I hate that for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but if you're not being responsible, that's part of your job, especially, depending on whatever capacity you are working at the job. If you are an executive assistant, okay, working in an office, or you a supervisor or a team leader like at Chrysler, take the energy as a resonate, energy is energy. Your boss depends on you to do a certain job. You have to do your job, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You can't just feel like, oh, because I'm cool with the boss or we fuck around or whatever the case is, that I could just, you know what I'm saying, I could kick back and put my feet up and still get a check. No, you're still there to do a job. And I feel like your boss is trying to do something bigger and better. Remember, on the perseverance card, the man was holding like plans in his hand. So your boss got plans to do more, be more, to like lead more people, be bigger and better and have greater things. And if you are not going to be responsible, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, to help your boss get there, and you not going to tighten the fuck up, you can't really be mad when your boss tap you on the shoulder like, hey man, we need to talk, bro. or hey sis, we need to talk. Like, and they sit you down and they tell you like, look, your work ethic is a problem. You're not being responsible. You're not, actually doing your job. You making it hard on me to where my boss looking at me like, well, why do you have this person as your supervisor, your team lead, or your whatever they are, your assistant? Why do you have them if they're not working? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's going to, again, that's a water sign that you're dealing with, I feel like, but could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, because you have major arcana for the Empress is the Taurus, and you have major arcana for the Hermit, which is Virgo. So you could have a water sign boss heavy on a Cancerian, or you could have a Taurus or a Virgo boss, which is earth sign energy, or Aries, because Aries is a fire sign because of the Emperor. So take the energy as a resonate, energy as energy, but I feel like your boss is a man or a woman energy, or they can go in between both of those energies, but this is a water sign. They go by how they feel. And I feel like they're very tired of you not being responsible. And you're going to be hit with like this confrontation of this reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? I ain't responsible. What the fuck you mean I ain't responsible? Like, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're going to try to take it there because you mental energy. You're going to be trying to say your little slick shit because you thinking of the slick shit that you saying. But you need to understand that this person, this boss, they not going to be operating out of, even if you know them like that and you've been working for them for years, when they deal with you, it's not going to be in a heart space. They're going to be in mental energy too. So everything you say, understand your boss, if this is a water sign or if this is an earth sign or even if it is a fire sign, because the Aries is the Emperor, they're not going to be operating, that water sign is not going to be operating out of feelings. That Taurus, Virgo is not going to be operating out of earth energy. That Aries is not going to be operating out of fire energy. They're going to be like you, operating from mental energy. So everything you say, they're going to counteract everything you say. If you say, well, what do you mean I'm not responsible? Your boss going to say, well, do you think that you're responsible because you sit here and you don't do anything all day? Like, this is what you do, bro, or sis, or whatever, however your boss talks to you. I feel like you and your boss is, y'all tight or know each other or might even have had a relationship. I don't know. Take the energy as a resonate, but I feel like you close with them like that. And they're going to tell you, like, look here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're not being responsible. And you will be like, well, what do you mean I'm not being responsible? What are you talking about? They're going to give you examples of where you dropped the ball at being responsible, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So just get ready. Get ready for everything that they say to you. They're going to be mental energy just like you. I don't care what sign they born up under. They're going to be operating from mental energy because they have that perseverance card. They got plans in their heads. So something is changing around this boss. And then on that perseverance card, it was a lot more people in the background. So could be dealing with like plans to lead a bigger flock of people. Your boss got plans to be bigger and better and do greater things. And I feel like you're just not lining up with what this boss is trying to do. And the boss is tired of you. Okay? I hate to say it like that, but the truth is the lie. Okay? All right, y'all. Stay woke, stay blessed. Y'all keep y'all peace and peace.